Sounds good.
What's up, everybody? It's time to play Iconoclasts and talk about game design with anybody who shows up in the Discord or in the Twitch chat. So this is DL Live, a daily stream show in which we talk about game design. The conversations start on our Discord half the time, but sometimes I just play games like this. You can find the links to everything, including our Twitter and YouTube page, at designoriented.net. So we're going to keep going. Gotta keep going. And I like to save on the not top slot because you can change your difficulty at any time. That means I could save it in another slot and then replay a boss at like a higher difficulty. That's pretty cool. So this gun, if you're watching, reminds me of a game. I don't know if you played it, Adrian. Guess the game? No? Oh.
What is it, Cave Story?
Yeah. Big old square bullets. Oh man. So I found a place I need to unlock. Alright, hopefully it's not too much of this weird backtracking, because this game had a lot of weird story delivery that was front loaded, like so many names and people and events that didn't happen on screen.
I mean, there's a way to go about that. But otherwise, though, you know, I usually don't always have a problem with that. It depends, though. Audio sounds good, by the way.
Crafting table.
I freaking want this. I need a goldy thingy and a white thingy. So I need my new thing to get through that. Yeah, here's another thing that a lot of people just sort of went rampant with in their design. Like, lots of freaking gates all over the place of different kinds, like almost color code, color matching kind of stuff. Like, you need the green key, you need the whatever key. Is this guy gonna help me? That was a nice homing onto the enemy like Super Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's actually cool that you have that stomp move.
Yeah, it's like strength and Galaxy.
I already went there, so I need to stop backtracking.
Very fast shot. Is there charge shots or?
Yeah, there's a charge.
Shooting?
There's a charge shot. Okay, not quite sure how that works yet. It's kind of weird how I miss the things sometimes. But they're pretty generous. What do I do now? What do I do with that open?
I think it has. Try checking the other side.
Okay. Do I have to hit it?
Yeah, I think you have like fully charge it.
Oh, I just had to hit down. Ah. Yay.
You open chest by pushing down?
Yeah.
They do show like a down arrow though, right?
Yeah. I killed something off the top of the screen. Not being able to shoot after the charge, this is like one of the longest. Because usually the penalty for charging is you can't shoot in between and you have to hit the shot. But in this game, you're like, after you do all that, you still don't get it. You have to wait even longer. Okay.
Is this just a tutorial area?
I mean, it's not a tutorial area, it's just a game.
Oh.
I did not put that in a way that I could actually get to the thingy. This is an example of sort of... Oh, it's a time-based thing. Or not?
No, I think it just has a reposition that.
Do I actually crank it up like 2 levels? Let's see. Okay, that's a maximum, and then it only goes like this. Yeah. You know, good chunkiness and special effects and everything. I wound you up. I'll take the hit because I didn't want to wait. I wonder how I get that. Yeah, so like the game seems kind of littered with just these kind of gates and keys that are just kind of obviously there for their own sake or whatever. Okay, you want to? I'm surprised that. Go ahead and get your health back, girl.
It's just a sofa bed out in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, just take a little nap.
Yeah, a lot of these enemies are de-emphasizing the platforming and the shooting, actually. And they just kind of shove them in their way like Castlevania, which I do not like the Symphony of the Night, Aria of Sorrow, Dawn of Sorrow, whatever style enemy design. So you're just like, hey, they're just kind of here. You're like, okay. And a lot of the ways that some of these games create their level design, oops, it's just like very paint by the numbers-y. Very just like doing things just because, you know, doing things. Why not? I got Metallium.
This is a good little thing to set up the platform.
So if you compare this to what kind of platform? What are you talking about?
I don't know, maybe there's like a stream delay, but just like having those two enemies go side to side in between platforms. That was a nice little setup, I think.
Save station. If you compare this intro to Metroid, okay, within a few minutes of Metroid, you're seeing these different kind of enemies. You're engaging with them in different ways. Sometimes you're getting pushed back, sometimes you're not. Like, there's a lot going on with even the original Metroids. Okay, so that worked its way back around, and I kind of wasted my time. So yeah, there's a lot going on with even the original Metroid that these enemies, these little paint by the numbers enemies, aren't providing. They're not layering at all with each other, right? They're very individual. And they're not really stressing any kind of specific aiming. They're actually like doing non-aiming things when they get close. Come on, wall jump! Do I have to hit jump then back? Okay. Do I have to hit at the same time? Yeah. Okay. And then... I gotta get some golden key, right? So everything has these weird little, very ostensible, hopefully that's the right word, locks and keys. So like Mega Man would have had a lot more jumping and shooting at this point. It's about an hour in. Alright. Not sure what this guy does. Maybe I can't kill him. Yeah, I got the white thing I wanted. Ivory oil. I want you to just hit him in the face.
Can you just kind of like a slow burner, or just like not?
What?
Introducing a lot yet.
I mean, I don't know what kind of burn it is, but I'm just saying there's not a lot going on. and just like kind of shoving things in random places and making sort of random arbitrary little cubby holes and stuff. You know, the idea is simple, right? Like you're in some kind of world and you don't know what left and right turns you're making and stuff like that. But like I was saying before, it's really easy to miss what the original Metroid was doing, and it was a freaking action game. That's a permanent one, yeah, because it's red. It's an action game that they put this really sort of interesting non-linear context for exploration, and like tucked a lot of stuff into the way you normally play like a run and gun style game, and they kept it all about running and gunning for almost everything you do in that game. So no matter where you go, you're just like, I'm running and gunning, right? I am not waiting around for a lot of other stuff to happen. But then when people want to do even more adventurous stuff, oh, reds can't be. This is a good environment for making sure that... Is that what I need to do? Okay, probably. Making sure that you orient, and you go back around, right? And like, oh, I'm actually maneuvering around a more or less continual space conceptually. But right now it's just kind of like a lot of backtracking. And oh, that guy can jump? I'm doing it. It's like the third time I've done this right here. I can't get this one yet. This one, save it. Oh my gosh, get down the ladder. And go back around. Kind of a lot of backtracking for something so simple. Yeah, okay. So a lot of the things in Metroid were challenges created because there's enemies in the room and they block your path, or because of platforming, right? Not because of the, like you can say they used colored doors, but most of the rooms were just like doors just because they have to have doors. You have a few of the red missile required doors early on, but not a ton. You're not constantly like unlocking doors, you're just exploring the space. Alright, you stupid chess. This is teaching you that you can take objects out of the room? No? No, it's not. Oh, wow. You deserved it. Oh, really? Alright. Yeah. What? Yeah, I do that. I didn't even know where he was getting the supplies from, but now I... No!
Oh, minigame.
Do not mix a square with something. Boring, faster. Oh no! I blew us up. Is the same order? Gonna be red. Yep. They make it to where you can't explode in the first few trials, which is good for me, but then I exploded anyway. Green? Nope. Green, did I mess it up last time? Yeah. Hit circle plus triangle equals sad face. So now I have the ability to bust through those heavier barricades, which I've seen since the beginning. Oh no. It's funny, I think a lot of people are a little conscious about the kind of storytelling they put in games, so then they have this like sarcastic tone on top, because they have no other option. Like I feel like since they're copying things so much, that the only thing they can do is continue to copy and just kind of poke fun of the fact that what they say is a little hokey or whatever.
Mm-hmm. The common whatever show they're complaining about takes itself too seriously.
Mm. Like
right now?
Yeah.
These
like,
two guys?
Yes. Wow. There's a lot of jibber jabber right there.
I didn't really like detect sarcasm in that little sequence.
Okay. Is this testing like the maximum jump I can do? Yeah, it was. It was a ghost jump. Nice. Nice.
Oh, there's a thing where like if you fall off the platform, you still have a
small
chance to jump off.
Yeah. Let's not call it the Wild E Coyote jump.
Yeah, don't call it coyote time.
Yeah, coyote time. Oh, I didn't even know I had a map.
Question, how often have you actually pressed start?
That was the first time. You like don't need to if you don't need to, I guess. Can I throw a bomb at you? I did! Thank you for rescuing me, I would say if I were a Turok NPC. I'm so tired of waiting. It better be exploded. Whoa, that bomb waited for me to wake up. It's so courteous. It didn't want to wake me up with its loud sounds. That's cool. Being able to jump on things without getting hurt. That's a cool touch. I love non-lethal touching enemies.
Yeah, enemies that don't do damage on contact.
Yeah. You said it better than me. Get out. Hey, that item I get looks like something familiar, Adrian. I expect you to know what that looks like.
Man, it looks like from the Pokemon trading card game, the Thunder Energy.
Oh wow, that's what you went with? It's pretty good. But
it's also the screw attack.
I was thinking something else. You got it, Tony? You know what I'm thinking?
I was thinking screw attack first. Sorry to tell you.
It looks like an egg from Salmon Run.
I don't know.
It's like a little.
Can I see it again?
Let's see if I can find it in my menu. Collection.
I wasn't thinking salmon egg.
You don't think that looks like?
Thing.
Have you seen the salmon eggs in Salmon Splatoon? They're yellow with a darker orangish yellow inside with two triangles. To be, is it 2 or 3 triangles? Well,
no, the edges are too jagged for it to look like the salmon. Salmon looks, more smooth and curved.
Have you seen what I'm talking about?
No, the thing is there's like a little skeleton of a fish, right? In the salmon egg, right?
The Salmon Run egg has a dot for an eye and 3 rib bones, so this isn't quite it.
Yeah, it has like a little eyeball too.
You guys win. Now get off my stream. And the game's pretty forgiving with its health. Not that I'm complaining, but I could be dying. That would make me upset. These challenges look like decent enough setups, but I feel like they're just a little too straightforward and a little too easy. Like what I just did. Oh, I got another salmon egg.
Keep calling that, buddy.
Too easy, aren't?
You'll see it coming up.
Okay.
That UI on the top? Okay, never mind.
You have to like equip the thing you just made, or
yeah, I have to go to the save station, which is I got a little turn around. Now I'm gonna be faster. Please be super fast. Yeah, good enough. That was the first one I couldn't jump on, but I already knew the trick. But they set me up pretty nice. The physics on the balls is pretty cool. Really, it's not high enough?
Guess it has to like be inside the rocks for it to count.
Maybe I have to use this cool physics trick.
Oh yeah, you're probably supposed to like yeah.
I like how I don't have to go back to where I killed the enemies to collect anything. It's just nice and... I feel like with these games, they're making their environments a lot more puzzly than they are like a level design with gameplay and stuff. And they take the common thing to do, which is to make things linear and puzzly, and then they just stick it in a non-linear context. So by puzzle standards, it's a really slow puzzle game with puzzle ideas that aren't developing quickly. And from an action standpoint, it's really nothing fast. It's nothing developing much either. Nice.
She said her name by showing a picture of a bird.
Yeah, a robin.
Can she not speak, or?
She hasn't said a word yet, I don't think.
Oh.
The Gurren Lagans are here. Forgot which button. I forgot what all the buttons do. Okay.
It really does look like something out of Gurren Lagann.
Is that an enemy?
Yes.
Just checking. This one. This heart meter is supposed to be like phase indicator.
The heart what?
There's like a health meter, then like 3 hearts under it. Those hearts are supposed to be like a phase indicator.
Yeah, you tell me. I'm busy killing.
Okay.
I like how he flips around when you get him. Like, oop, get closer, get closer. Oh, I got hit on accident. Yeah, it is. It looks like. Good call, Tones. I'm just gonna keep mashing this. I probably shouldn't jump. I feel like if I'm on the ground, I should dash more. But oh, I can't even see those explosions. I lost my speed power because I'm dumb. Sure. No! I didn't use my stun gun. Maybe it launches missiles or bombs.
The game seems pretty forgiving with health.
Yeah. I don't mind. Oh! Totally found that on accident. Good old Metroid. Oh, I missed. Secrets? I don't know why the ground is covered with honey right there.
Not supposed to be sand.
I want all offensive or mobility based perks. Obsessively saving, because that's what happens. Where am I taking this? Up and right? He said I couldn't get to camp, but I didn't know this was the camp. Hopefully this is the camp. Yeah, come out, story boy. There you go. Hey, you called me a friend. I called you story boy.
Don't lick your knife like that.
Are you my dad? Telling me not to lick my knife?
I don't know, man.
I've been doing it for like 25 years, man. I've cut myself more on freaking fingernail files and nail clippers that I have on knives on my tongue. See what I mean about this game? It didn't really do a lot, but they're really obsessed with their story. If I went slower, I'd pay attention to who's saying what, but I'm not too interested. I was reading that.
Was she trying to crawl away?
Yeah.
Guessing these are the bad guys.
Yeah.
I'm guessing these are the bad guys.
Yeah, he was part of the group.
She ran in with them earlier.
She's been sort of being half with the bad guys and half not for a little bit now.
Want them for photography.
I knew this was gonna happen.
She's gonna get put in jail again.
Alright, train level.
The best type of level.
Beautiful Joe has a sweet train level.
Oh, I think they might be doing something with the whole chemical coding thing. So, hoping.
I just saw you shoot that guy.
Oh no, she's not a boss.
The interactions here are a little confusing. I should do what he does. Barely got there in time. See, that was a nice warning. How are these stupid shockwaves? Can't you just make a bullet that travels across the screen instead of like a surprising...
Actually deal damage to it?
I don't know what's happening.
Try switching them.
I'm trying now.
That. I don't know if you saw the guy talk, but he gave away a hint
Don't hit the helicopter shield with what?
with that thing.
Okay,
Oh, so you're supposed to use the AI?
Okay, so let me try to fake him out by standing up here or something. I have to back him up.
Can you shoot out the projectiles away?
I don't know, man. I've never experienced this particular kind of interaction, so maybe I'll just get my stun gun. Nope, I stunned him again. Nope, that doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, these kind of bosses. Why do they do this?
Wait, can you deflect it with the grenade attack?
Oh, that's a good idea. It's the same thing from the enemy, right? Because the enemy trees that they just...
the enemies, like, they let you deflect them. So I guess that's the trick. Maybe they should have like put just one enemy there that you could do that deflect projectile thing.
He has like a green wrench icon that appears outside of him right before he tosses things that can be wrench reflected. That's what it looks like now. I saw it before, but I didn't think they were wrenches. And I was also looking at this helicopter most of the time, so I wasn't really paying attention to that guy. I thought I was blasting over and over. That's alright. I don't have to pay attention to everything.
At least it wasn't like a really didn't do like punishing damage, so it didn't like really mess with your shit.
Oh, I couldn't read the text. Okay.
And I like this Bible guy. He just doesn't shut up.
Everybody get down. Oh, I got down in time and it wasn't in time. I keep thinking I can jump on the boxes, but I can't. Can I reflect this? Probably not. I probably should jump that. Now it's on his final health bar. I'm not sure why the entire battle is confined to this one area, kind of like the first fights in Mega Man X, where you're just fighting a bumblebee and all you can do is kind of back up a little bit. I am here!
Oh, he makes the chemicals. Funny little thing. A little disappointed it wasn't a train level.
Okay.
Just doesn't die.
Is that Link after he lost all of his hearts and he spins around and it blacks out? I'm assuming that's my dad that's dead. Yes. We almost had my entire crew. I wish I could get an idle animation like that one day. To the fry rise level. I rest whatever I want.
So does this game like it's just parts where you don't really go back to like the world and you're just kind of like second
yeah,
sequence?
So far small bits of levels. I guess this is where the desert is. So this is no, never mind.
Oh yeah, it is connected. Okay.
That's actually a dead end.
Oh no, never mind.
Kind of awkward getting down ladders.
What's the input?
I think you have to, since you can crawl on the platform, and right there I guess I wasn't down A-ing through the platform. I had to get on the ladder first, and I think I had to stand next to the ladder and maybe tap up and tap down. I'm not sure. I'm gonna experiment because I'm curious. So maybe I should have just done this? Yeah. But otherwise, to get on the ladder, you have to tap up and then down. That's true. So maybe they shouldn't have had the ladder extend a little bit below the platform. When I can just jump up here first and then go up the ladder. No big deal. Golden babies. Another town. Yes. So it looks like I'm about to start stacking these things up. Well, I want this. Well, what time is it, guys? Is it time to pack it up, or have I not been playing that long?
You've been playing for like 40 minutes?
Yeah, 40 minutes, assuming he started at 11 our time.
Man, at least I gotta keep playing.
You don't have to play if you don't want
It
to.
means I have to keep playing.
You are at a good point to stop.
Yeah. But then I have to play more video games. I want to fight something.
Go outside.
You fought 2 bosses!
I want to fight something. Now.
Get in a fist fight. Like, just turn off the game. Get in a fist fight with someone. Right now.
We don't care about John. And there's a fetus tapestry on the left side of your wall, Mom. I hope you know that.
Could just be a little baby.
A fetus.
Little fetus. These are the fetus people who just worship fetuses.
That was the best conversation ever. You'll see it coming up. I don't want to talk to any of these people. You gonna make me stack these up?
Oh, I tried ghost jumping.
I can't go swimming yet because I haven't proved to these people that I'm not gonna drown their entire complex. Oh no. Why? Good thing. I have 2.
It's probably one hit or too.
Salmon egg. I'll talk to you. Thank you. Thank you, kid. I'm destroying your trophies.
She seems important.
House 10 and Settlement 17. I don't know what that means, but I got something.
It's a side quest.
Yeah. I know what it means.
Just trying to say some words, man.
Thank you. Oh. It's so hard, like, you know, if you're on a real adventure or you were really into like these locations and stories, getting to a new area is really exciting. But when you want to just hit things with a wrench, these people are all in my way. But I remember some of the locations in Final Fantasy 15, and when you finally get to them, you're like, this is crazy! Whoa! I remember some of the first times I got to the cities in Final Fantasy 8, and it's like, whoa! So, you know, that's not me right now, but it could be. It could be for someone.
So you're saying it would work if it was not an action game, but an RPG?
Usually in RPGs you get so sick and tired of random battles, you're like, please give me some town. But in this game, I need a little bit more from my action to take this as a nice break from the act. There's been a lot more of this, I think, than the gameplay, but you can tell me if I'm wrong.
I could probably look up like the cutscenes and see just how much that is, like minus the how long to beat time. That's usually what I do to like figure out the cutscene length.
That's why you gotta give it up to games like Starseed Pilgrim. You know, Droken wanted to do a little bit of indie poetry, a little bit of like crazy abstractness, but then you're constantly playing that game.
Braid.
Give it up to Braid too.
I'm gonna head out. I don't want to like. I was actually looking forward to playing this game, so I don't really want to spoil it anymore.
Okay.
I guess.
Get out, Tony. I'm not giving you an option.
Getting the heck out of here. I hope you get to some gameplay.
Yeah, hopefully.
Cheers.
It'd be funny if it was just like this for the rest of the freaking game, and then you just get your credits. You're like, weird.
Konjac spent like 10 years drawing all these sprites, and he had to figure out a game. Anyway, that's enough of my snarkiness. Good night.
Bye.
Night. There are some good looking sprites though.
Yeah. Woocha! Jerks have come. How are you gonna distract him with that idle animation?
Now I know what you meant. The way she's rocking her chest back and forth like that.
Swinging her hips.
Yeah.
One or the other.
Both are pretty distracting. Actually, even well, I'm gonna stop talking.
Cool, I can faster swim. So you can see how all this is like, you know, building the parts and building on some familiar video game structures and like swimming and getting air and stuff, but you're like, just moving through spaces has never been that interesting to me. You always have to have like something that you're doing to make it interesting, a reason why you're there, and explorating for explorating's sake. You heard me.
I heard you.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so the golden babies are your safe stations then?
The golden babies?
Yeah, just... Sorry, I'm just like 30 seconds behind the stream, but I saw one earlier.
It was a silver statue with a tiny little golden baby in it, so... Oh yeah, there it is. I didn't even realize I saved it. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm swimming. I can't shoot underwater, just to let you know. Oh, and then I found the end, and you gotta worm your way back around. So like a lot of games, I feel like obviously they can get the pieces there, but I should have just... Nice. Nice. I like finding secrets. A lot of games, like, there's a game called Galaxy for the PS something. And, it was like a procedurally generated, like, mech style twin stick something or other. And, it had some decent ideas, but, the execution, you know, like other things I mentioned that we are not going to talk about now on the stream. The enemy design was kind of like... enemy design was just like... had some interesting ideas, pretty straightforward, but then like they kept aggroing you too hard and it just got like way too just stiflingly, overwhelmingly dumb difficult. And like the game didn't have enough variation, so you play like all these levels that were hard and it freaking like didn't have enough variation. Like, what are you doing? So like, sure they put in this system where you could like, you know, do this and that and like combo this off of that and grab this and this chains off of that, like kind of these cool dynamics that you might expect from like Breath of the Wild or something, just having more things interact. But then like it wasn't built on a very good base that they knew how to like, develop. So the whole game was a little flat in that aspect. So a lot of games do that, right? Like everyone can think of some cool ideas and dream up some cool combinations, but it's actually getting the freaking level design. And then knowing how to develop that and vary it, and that's harder. And I feel like... Oh, I can shoot down? Oh, that's permanent? Because it's gravity fed? You have to go back around? Oh. The backtracking in this is incredibly uninspired. It's just like there just to be there, it seems like. Not like it took a long time, but still. I got another thing. Is that what I'm here for? Well, at least that gave me some idea of where I should go next. Overstun, whatever that means. Is that gonna drain the swamp? No. What am I doing wrong?
Can you stationary aim?
I'm trying to figure that out. It's not working so far. So maybe I just stand back here and jump shoot? Okay. They tried to pre-measure it for me, but I didn't know where my actual measure was. How do I get just that part right there? Maybe I do it one of these. Am I blasting myself down to the ground? Maybe I shouldn't jump. Can I not shoot that diagonal? Can I not shoot? Yeah, I can. Diagonal, please. Oh, whatever. And I wasn't gonna go back to get that anyway. That's a lie. If I got it, I totally would have. So now we've gone back around. And here's my save spot. Forgot the area I needed the gold thing for. Yeah, Cave Story was a little like this. Is that a shiny thing? What do I do about it? Where like Cave Story had a little bit of like 2D towns and explorations or whatever, a little bit of like adventuring and story building, and then just some action. But I felt like the level design and stuff and that was weird. What just happened? Nice. Not a big fan of this loot style crafting system. I'm getting a bunch of things that don't mean anything till I get enough of the things that mean something. So this story has magic seeds, telepathy, broken up moons, and strange societies.
Yeah, it looked like its own religion because of that one guy.
It's got a lot of stuff.
Also, the one guy is a sidekick apparently.
Mm-hmm.
But
Telepathy.
yeah, well, I thought.
Oh, you're gonna get technical on me?
Yeah, telepathy is like reading minds.
You're getting technical on me.
Yeah. The one you're thinking is telekinesis.
You are still doing it.
Sorry, I thought you were all about language.
Not right now. Sorry, I was eating a Milky Way. That was cool. I guess I don't just belong up there. You have to repress up to re-grab it. Oh! I'm not paying attention. I don't get what I'm supposed to do in these things. Maybe it's later.
You can't move along that?
No.
Uh-oh. Then yeah, I guess it's probably later, but it looks like such a hook zipline thing.
Mm-hmm. Another golden lock. I don't know how many people have locked things behind just pure skill-based gameplay. You know, not just like a crazy jump or something, but like a sequence of things, right? Like a normal level, but if you can get through it, then you can access a new area immediately. And you do other stuff to either get powers to beat it more easily or get the skills.
You mean like a bomb jumping up into Kraid's lair?
Yeah, but something that's more like a level instead of like a single trick or a secret, right? It's just like, oh, can you get through this basically hard level? And when you do, you're like, haha. But in a non-linear style game, Metro style game or whatever. So this culture is all about procreation, huh? Yeah. Well, now it's time for me to save it and stop because it's just more of this. It's cool how the camera snaps into the room right there. I like that. Well,
Oh yeah, saw it. That is cool.
so far a lot of the storytelling and even the gameplay is really one note. And a lot of the stuff you do in the explorations, one note, and the way you encounter enemies like individually and they don't layer up or anything, it's just kind of like, here it is, do the thing we have set up for you. Just squiggle up and down, left, right in the hallways and you'll progress. So it's like, oh, okay. Well, that's part 2 of this blind play of Iconoclasts. If you want to see more, buy the game yourself. I don't know what else to tell you. I kind of want to play other games in my time this week, but we'll see what happens. Till next time, guys. Peace.
Peace.
You can hear how thrilled I am.